Hi everyone, I'm Inane Babbler and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. In the last episode, we decided that we were going to create the free path ideologian to be the most dominant one in our colony here, to create less strife, less fights. We have people with broken noses and all sorts of things happening, people getting hurt. If you want to learn more about how that decision came to be, click on the link above and watch the next episode or last episode, and then come back to this one. For now, let's play. Okay, so we need to begin a role change. Let's see, what are we doing a role change for? Rice. Not a rector. No, I want to... How do I assign... So we decided that Rice is the only one that's part of the free path, and we want to make her the moral guide. Required apparel, a visage mask. And a cape. All right, let's see. How do we craft that? Add a bill. Visage mask. We're going to do it one time. We'll make it out of, not steel. That seems a little crazy. We'll make it out of, well, if she's going to be the moral leader, it needs to be something pretty fancy, don't you think? Gold is pretty rare, though. We can make it out of silver. It only requires 15. I could also make it out of wood, but that just seems a little ridiculous. We're going to just drop it on the floor. Okay. So it says 15 wood or metal. It also says small volume ingredients like gold require 10 times as much. This is a small volume ingredient. This means that each unit is only 1/10 as much as normal volume. Okay, so actually it wouldn't take 15, it would take 150. All right, we'll just make it out of steel. And then a cape. That we can make out of cloth. We just need one. All right, Phil, you'll make that whenever you wake up. Oh, look, we have a cooler right there. I have limited steel, so maybe I'll just make it out of wood. The visage mask. How long till Galvin wakes up? Another what? 2 weeks? Oh, 15 days. We have 1700 watts stored with just one cooler. So what temperature should I make the indoors here? I mean, outdoors right now it's 65, so that's totally great. Indoors it's 80, of course. Just rearranging this a little bit. I think that's how big a geothermal generator is. 6 by 6 like that. Which means we need to move this outer wall as well. So, I mean, let's just do that. Let's just get it out of the way. I don't need to do that right now, so I'll leave it alone. Okay, we have 40 food. They really caught up. Great. And now he's going to go harvest a whole bunch of stuff. What just happened? Somebody got... Martin derided Zeif's emotional stability. I mean, he's not wrong. Phil, make a mask. Why is he going? Oh, he's going all the way over here for wood. Look at all that. He is so slow. How much work does it take to make a mask? Probably not that much. Yeah, not that much. Great. And then after that, he should make a cape, I think, with cloth. No, I don't want you to make another one. Why does it say you're making another one? No. You already made one. Delete. Rice. Wear that mask. Phil. Make a cape. Cape might take a little bit to make. Okay, we finished smithing. Researching smithing. Build smithies for crafting metal weapons like knives. Okay, awesome. Work metal into clean, beautiful floor tiles. What did we want to do after the smithing? I think we said plate armor for protection. Has our mind changed about anything here? Auto doors, we don't have enough enough to do that. What about fabrication? That takes a lot to be able to make a fabricator. We gotta go all the way over here. Wow, okay. What about geothermal power? That would solve all of our power issues for a long time. But it's 3,200. We could also research Go Juice because that's going to be a problem at some point, and we know that for a fact. But we already have 2 left, so we'll be okay with that for at least 2 months. Carpet making. We could get a harp. So that would be good for music recreation, which we don't currently have. We only have solitary relaxation, social interaction. That might be nice. But right now I feel like that's not very necessary. What do we think? Should I go for some electricity, which is geothermal power? It's 3,200 investment. Harp is only 500. Plate armor is only 600. Then at least I'll be protected. And I can make it out of various bits of material. I can make it out of steel, which would be really would protect us very strong. Yeah, if I made it out of steel, it would be really... I can make like a little room for all of it. I'm undecided. But I think in the immediate future, we're going to need some help with protection. So let's get plate armor. We actually don't have any components right now, so we need to get a caravan going. We got our coolers going. Having Zega deconstruct all these walls. Shouldn't take that long. Why is Phil starving? Oh, geez, you still working on this cape? Go eat. No. Go eat, I said. Quest available. A forced weather for Muspamo. Enikas Muspamo, a praetor of the Exodus Empire, wants to perform a low-power test of one of her ship's area attack weapons. If she does, a weather control system will force the weather around Hope to be a rainy thunderstorm for 9 days. I can't afford that. I need the food. It would be nice to get those advanced components right there. I could think about it. It comes up in 6 days. I have to think about it. Phil, you're just a mess. Play some horseshoes. Oh, okay, now. Don't play the horseshoes, okay. There's Shah. Still kicking around. Good old Shah. There we go. Great, getting everything sealed off. Finally able to get caught up on that. We just need a door there and we'll be okay. Wow, Zyph build so quickly. So this light is there and extends to about here. Why is this light not extending as far? Down the hallway here. That doesn't make much sense. It's dark right there. Interesting. Why doesn't it go down the hallway? Need that door built. That's why nobody wanted to do it, because of the woods all over there. So that's it. We're actually sealed in. Great. The beauty in this room is 1.56. 1.61. Alpaca gave birth. Where's the... Where? I hope Martin goes and helps it. Let me put some hay here. Yeah, I'll put hay there and move the hay out of here. I'd love Phil to finish this cape tomorrow after he wakes up, because I want her to do a little speech to become the moral guide. Work is 258. He's going at it fairly well. Okay, really cooking. We have 35 meals. Plenty of meals. And indoors, we're 70 degrees. The coolers have it at 70. Outdoors, it's 82. So we're pretty consistently 70. I bet you the bedrooms are hotter. Bedrooms 73, 71. They're not bad either. 73. I'll have to make vents for the bedrooms. All right, so we have a pretty consistent temperature indoors right now with just these two coolers. If we find that becomes an issue, I have space for 4 more right now without changing the design. I had wanted to put one for the hospital. Because that may be a situation for heat stroke. I'm thinking I could put a room here to exhaust out of, but I'm gonna skip that for now. I need the cape to be done. He's almost done. He's at 70 work left. 60, 50. $25. And he's done. Beavers. A group of hungry alpha beavers has just arrived. Try to eliminate them before they decimate every last source of wood in the region. Oh, beavers. Do we still have Thrumbros in the area? I wonder if I can get Martin to control a beaver, and at least that'll get rid of that one, and maybe it'll distract them or something. Or a boom rat. Don't boom rats blow up? And will it set them on fire? Yeah, that's a good idea. Come on, boom rat. Okay. I don't know where that boom rat's can actually go. Doesn't look like he's going to aggro them unless they come close. But at least it's there. Rice is trucking along. Hey Rice, go grab your cape. Where is your cape? Did somebody grab your cape? Tell me somebody grabbed your cape. Rice is actually wearing the cape. She chose it on her own. Okay, so that means you can become that thing. That thing is the moral thing. Moral guide. Moral guide. Okay, so the Archonic Rector. Begin role change. Choose a new role. Rector. No, I don't want it to be. I want it to be the free path. How do I do the free path one? I don't see in this menu here where to do it. Is there another requirement? Rice, give me your guidance here. Moral guide. Okay. You need to have a visage mask, which you're wearing. You need to have a cape. How do we actually do it? Archonic Rector. What am I missing here? So at this ritual spot, I can't find a way to do a role change. Okay, actually, I think I do this. Role changer, here we go. That's what I need to do. You must choose a role. Choose new role. The rector must be archotechnist. Well, I thought you were. You're part of the free path. Rice, what are you doing here? If I go to free path, they're an archist. The moral guide is called an Archonic Rector. That's what I want Rice to be. That's the free path. They're an archist. It says architects stand as sovereign consciousnesses and recognize and judge each of us individually the same way. Architects notice the one who wields their relics, such as the Arch Fragment. In the end, the architects will depart. They will bring with them the ones they have noticed and leave the rest behind to dissolve in the universe's eternal entropy. Okay, fine. So buildings, we have a open symbol and a ritual seat. So maybe that ritual spot is wrong. All right, let's try that. Let's go to architect. Let's go to ideology. I think it's this ideogram. It's an open symbol. Oh, okay. Well, I am going to put it in this room anyway. I need 50 steel. Can anybody build it? I bet you not. I bet you it has to be somebody who... Oh, good. Zyfe can do it. Great. Phil is making a duster. I wonder if that means people are wearing the dusters. Oh, look, Andra grabbed some cloth pants. So did Rice. So did Martin. Party. Andra's throwing a party. Okay, good. Oh wow, it's a lot of work to do, but I think Zyph will get it done pretty quickly. He's got 300 work left on it. Yeah, he'll get it done. Where are you going? Oh, he wants to attend the party. A war merchant from your Carmel Pact is here. I'll wait till they get a little closer and then trade with them. Party finished. All right, Zyph, continue. You got 150 left. He's so much faster as a builder. Done. Okay. So now free path. There we go. Begin role change. Do I want a lectern? Make this really fancy. Why can't I put it in there though? It's kind of weird. What does a lectern do for me? A kneel pillow. I think these are actually alternatives to this open symbol. All right, let's do a role change. Role changer is rice. Choose new role. Rector. Rector, moral guide, must be an architectist. Or a high stellarch must be. So right up here it says that the ideologian that's focused on is the solidarity cooperative. How do I change that? Maybe I get rid of all these people? I selected free path right there. So what I'm having trouble with right now is that this ideogram, which is an open symbol, is related to free path. It says it right there. When I click on begin role change, the top right, it says solidarity cooperative. A ceremony for changing social roles. The person changing roles will give a speech while others gather around. So role changer, it says Martin. If I move Martin out and I put Rice in, I can't actually choose a role and can't actually do anything. If I hit choose new role, it's still stuck on the solidarity cooperative. Something's not working with that. Rice is wearing the right gear. She has to wear a cape and a visage mask. Maybe if I go here and hit begin role change, free path. Okay, I had to do something a little different. Rice, choose new role. Moral guide. Inactive, requires at least 3 archists. So I can't do it because we don't have 3 archists in the colony. Which means she needs to kind of actively convert people. They're not going to like that, Rice, and your social skills are 0. This is not going to work right. Is there a way to, like, I don't know, Throw a party? All right, Martin. Why don't you go see what they want? I thought there was a merchant here. Wow, okay, a whole bunch of things. Anything we need, though? That's the important question here. They don't really want the food that I have and all that, so... Oh, you can take my junk, take my steel knife. That's terrible. That one's pretty terrible. That revolver is about to blow up and deteriorate. That same thing with that bolt-action rifle. Just take my junk. Okay, sell them a whole bunch of things. Selling things that are poor. Buy a little bit of medicine. And we'll just save the rest of our money. Okay, let's get back to our ideologian thing. Is there a way so like if I make this little lectern, can she give speeches? Or if I make like an altar? I mean, I'm really kind of messing up this whole area over here. Let's see what the lectern does. I must have missed that. That was still granite under there. What marble? Who's starving? Galvin? Why is nobody taking care of him? Alright, Fluff is. Wow. Okay. They just decided to sit in my at my dining table. A wild woman wanders in. A person living among wild animals has wandered into the area. She's called Sayo. Sayo? S-A-I-O. You can attempt to tame her. What does she got? Chemical fascination? I'm really not interested. Utterly fascinated with chemical sources of enjoyment, consuming recreational drugs will create a good mood, while abstaining will lead to increasing frustration over time and possibly drug binges. She will ignore directives to not use recreational drugs. I don't want her. Go do something else. Okay, rice. Can you do something to select turn? I guess not. Lectern. It says it's very impressive. A slanted platform that holds a text in front of a speaker. Place it near the focus of rituals and speeches to extend the duration of their positive effects. Okay, so that's all that does. All right, we're learning. What else can we do with ideology? Here's an altar. We might as well build this just to see what it does. Probably going to be the same thing. All right, base is shaping up. We almost have all of our pathways done, finally. I keep taking people away from their jobs, though. When Zyph wakes up, he's going to work on this altar. Inspired. Something or other. Thanks to high mood, Galvin has experienced an inspiration. Well, Galvin is in a paralytic state right now. So it's going to end in 8 days, which is way before he's going to wake up. He wakes up in 13. So that's that was a useless event, unfortunately. Ah, okay, so only Arcus can build this altar. So I wonder if that means it's something special for them. Rice, why don't you get to work on that? And let's see if it's something you can use, because we really do need to convert these people over. Oh wow, it's going to take you a very long time. Oh wait, pause. It says related to Solidarity Cooperative. Cancel that. Go back to ideology. This open symbol is related to free path. I can't use it yet. That's a shame. She's making a kneeling pillow. I wonder what that will do. A cloth kneel pillow. A ritual seat. A pillow on which believers kneel while observing rituals, praying, or discussing. So I very obviously do not understand the ideologies, but learning. So it looks like there's a whole bunch of different ones here. In this game that I'm playing, at least: solidarity, cooperative, free path, pain chamber, and so on. They each have different things that they believe in, different precepts, different roles and rituals. After looking through them, they all seem to have some sort of supremacy involved with them, or they want to impose slavery or a certain kind of clothing. Even some of them are cannibals. The one right now that I'm trying to somehow get people to convert to is the free path, which is an individualist type. But I need at least 3 people that believe that to start converting others. So I need to think about how that's going to happen. So I'm experimenting with the different things that you can build. And I'm also not sure how she actually, Rice is the one that actually is I want to be the moral leader. She really can't, like, there's nothing to interact to do. So we got to figure this out at some point. Maybe do that auto pistol quest will give everybody a little bit of a boost. Thought with an altar that you could do something. There's a sandstone medium altar, loyal shrine it's called. This one's a human platform. What's that associated with? It's related to the Waving Creed. Don't want that one. Waving Creed, I should say. That one's with the Solidarity Cooperative. I already knew that one. Ideogram image of family. That's Fieltism. So this ideogram here is for the free path, but I have no ability to actually do anything because I don't have a leader and I don't have a moral leader or anything like that. Well, now I'm wondering, do I need to maybe a leader? Maybe a leader, she could become a leader and not a moral guide. Maybe only need one to be a leader. Okay, let me see. What does she need to be able to be a leader? She needs a broad wrap. Okay, let's make a broad wrap. We'll do it out of cloth, which actually we don't have any. I also realized I never grew Devil Strand. This has been a lot of wasted time, unfortunately. Need a minimum skill of 10 to plant Devil Strand. Do I have anybody that has 10? Martin's got to have 10. He has 10. Martin is the only one with 10 plants. Oh, we got a bunch of cloth right here. Great. Hey, Phil. Need you to do that. We need a thing. What was it called? Broad wrap. All right, he made a broad wrap. And Rice, I need you to go get that broad wrap. Okay, so she has a broad wrap on. If she does a role change, can she be the leader now? Why can't she be the leader? Leader. Requirements. Must be an Arcus, which she is. Required apparel. Must be a broad wrap, which she also is. A leader who holds the group together and represents your faction in diplomatic interactions. Ability. Leader speech. Has role in rituals. Begin role change. Exochrome Archotechnist. Huh. Well, I can't, for some reason, assign her to be a leader. Let me take all these out and see if that changes anything. Nope. I wonder why she can't be a leader. It's not even listed here. Alright, well, we're just going to move on. See if anything changes if we get somebody else who's part of the free path. Wow, look at all that rice. What are these guys doing down here? Did we ever put hay? We did put hay. Hey, look at that little alpaca. Little guy, little baby alpaca. Good. Wonder where Scott is. Okay, so let me look at the light again. Once again, this light is not going down here. So Fluff has a light in her room. Does she have any debuff for it being on, like when she was sleeping or something? Seems okay. She's upset that there's no slaves in the colony. Research finished for plate armor. Okay. What's the next thing we're making? We did plate armor. I don't need a security door yet. Sterile materials might be nice. How do you make sterile materials? Is that a steel? Steel and silver. Oh, you really need that for your hospital though. That might be jumping the gun a little bit there. Let's go for microelectronics. Look at all this that it opens up. Oh, wait. What's basic mech tech? I don't have a mechanator colonist to do that. Let's go for microelectronics. Microelectronics unlocks things which you cannot build because they require... Oh. Okay, well, that's fine. I want to blow up this thing. Where is it? Here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Did it again, so right-clicking is bad. Has 2,000 health, 1,800 health. Curious if it's just steel. And is this helping their shooting, as a matter of fact? No. $1,100. That's not taking nearly as long as I thought. Almost done. One steal from all that? Really? How about this one up here? It also has 2,000. Alright, let them do that while we look at something else. Okay, keep making marble chunks. Still just one. Surely this big one is going to have way more. We have to see. Okay. While they're doing that, something that I would like to look at is in the world here. I'd like to get some components. And I think they say what they'll buy. Show what they will buy. They will buy rice? They will. We have a lot of it. Speed up. Oh, at least that one was 4. Okay. Andra is cleaning up the soil. Why are things deteriorating if they're indoors? I'm going to move those batteries over there because I need a wall here to ultimately protect the batteries, I think, from something. You've detected a component mining worksite nearby. How many? 12? All right, that I'm going to go do. Definitely going to set out to get those components. I was going to go to Hi and buy some. Why do that when you could just go get some? Are they part of a faction? Factions Focav. I don't think we have any kind of relation with them. I don't think they exist. I think they're just one of the ones that pop up every here and there. Yeah, okay, good. We will do that. 12 components. That's pretty good. Steel slag chunks. Just let these things rot out in the wilderness. Hey, corn's going. Cotton's ready to harvest too. We're gonna have a lot of that going. Okay. Phil is building that. Somebody's starving. Why is Martin starving? Oh, because I told him to do that. Well, then just eat, Martin. Let's do a little cleanup. We want marble there and there. Ooh, what do we want in this area? It's probably not going to be that many floors, so I'll just leave it alone for now. Clean up that, and that, and that. Great. All right, so in this episode, we close off our whole base. It's completely secure now. Our marble tile's almost done. What do we have going on over here? We have... This is our heat overlay, so we're pretty good indoors. Our fertility overlay, we could probably make a little farm right there. There's corn on the really fertile area. Our rooms are getting to be beautiful. This one's beauty is 1.6. Our kitchen is even positive in 0.1. We're laying marble all over the place. And it's going great there. Okay, so we have chunks being built. We have power and light almost everywhere, wherever we want it at least. In fact, we do want, let's place these real quick. The big next challenge is we're going to raid this work site. And there's 2 people there. We're going to try to capture 1 or 2. Hopefully they're part of the free path because we need to convert people over. But there's components. There's components in them there mining work site. So that's what we're going to aim for next episode. But that's it for this episode. And join me next time for some attacking and risky raiding. I'll see you then.